Good evening everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World free live stream. We are on the Spirit of Steam this evening. Fantastic route, although we've got the new Steam route coming out on Tuesday. We're going to be in the 8F, and yeah, we're going to be checking out the new update, which we will go over in a second. Let's just sort of get going and get in. We've got Bonker, Callum, Daniel and Tanner, and what I'm going to do as well, I know Dovetail Games are live in about half an hour's time on the new Peak Forest route. So I'm going to set up a redirect for that, so as soon as we're done, it will take you over there, and we'll be on for about half an hour, 45 minutes or so. Doesn't look like they've actually set it up yet. No, can't see it on there yet. But yeah, let's get in. Hopefully the audio's all good. Hello Joseph, and then we'll get into what's new in a second. Let's just get everything ready. Right, let's set that to forward, or forward 75. Oh, it's been a while. No, that goes like that. Or does it go like that? It's been so long since we've... No, I think it is that, and that's... Yeah, that's... I think that's fine. I think. We'll get the brakes slowly off. Oh, I can't remember what the headlamp code is. Let me try and have a look at headlamp codes. BR headlamp codes. Let's see what we got. So we are. Let's have a look. I think we're actually. I think I'm pretty certain we're express freight. So that would be express general goods, or goods or mineral. We'll go for express general goods, so that would be this one here and that one up there. Yeah, we'll go for that. They still look really sort of dim. That's what they would be. Cool. I'm actually slowly rolling forward, but let's quickly have a look. Let's see what actually is new. So let's have a look. Spirit of Steam. So updates to Steam physics, fixed various phantom spads caused by AI locomotives, fixed the derailment on the time for Scouse scenario, fixed various derailments on services shunting around Edge Hill, fixed an issue in the tables have turned scenario where the climb aboard objective waypoint wasn't completable, adjusted AP point scores to allow for a gold medal to be earned on bovine blockage, updated Spirit of Steam thumbnail image, I didn't see that, updated Steam particle textures to feel less flat, rain should no longer fall through the ceiling at Lime Street, adjusted BR paraffin tail lamp brightness. Now for the Jubilee, headlamps will now work when starting a service, and safety volume, I'm guessing the safety valve should be slightly quieter. 8F, fixed derailment on coupling wagons, safety valve volume should be quieter, and 8F with wagons will now correctly load in Scenario Designer. The 20-ton brake fan handbrake should now stretch the train if applied, and the 12-ton brake fan slightly increased brake force and fixed vacuum brake cylinder animation so it now animates correctly. There we go. It does legit, yeah. That's 700. Does it stay closed? Or is it fully open? Oh wait, I always forget this one. Oh, probably should check points. I don't know how, I mean I probably should try and remember because we've got Peak Forest coming very soon. So it's closed, is it? Right, let's actually drive now. Cool. It did look good, Josh. I'm not too sure when. I think they said there's going to be a break after Peak Forest, so not sure. Hopefully not too long. Lovely, Callum. Learned the X37 and the 75 today. Very nice. See the shunt signal there, so we're alright. Oh, lovely, Laser Jet. What's been updated? Literally just went through it all, Kieran, but just Spirit of Steam's been updated. I suppose the main thing being the Steam train physics. Let's get that off, we don't need that on. Just been through it all, Jason, but I suppose the main highlight thing would be Steam physics. So we might feel it performing a bit differently. I see, Daniel. Like, now open, yeah, I was thinking fully open for the small one. It's always fully open, isn't it, in service. Down we go, though. Take it nice and steady. Safety valve is still going off, although it's not as noisy. It's still quite noisy, but not as noisy. Better than what it was. What a lovely sound. So we got to stop at some, where are we stopping? There. Okay, so just before we go in the tunnels, I think. So we're going left up here. That's all good, Jason. Hello, George. How are you? Look forward to the weekend. Yeah, it's going to be good. We've just got the coronation on, haven't we? So that'll be awesome. Awesome to watch. And then bank holiday as well. So very good. Oh, I see, Callum. Physics of the train boy. I'll put a link in. I'll pin a link. Saves me going over it again. Hello, Jerome. How are you? There you go. I'll pin that just there. Alright, Australia. Alright. Hello, NG and Yoshi. How are you both? Does, yeah. Did it do that before? Who's looking forward to driving this train on Peak Forest? Which there is a preview tonight. So as soon as we're done, it will take you over there. Where I suppose then they probably should then be starting their first service. 1 every half hour up to 1 every hour. People will be moaning and they'll be busy. Nah. Right, let's try not to go through the red light. Wouldn't be ideal. And I forgot the wagons behind us don't really have brakes either. So it's sort of just the loco. I'm very much looking forward to it, Ruzy. I think it's going to be very well done, Peak Forest. You're looking forward to the 4F? Don't know how close it wants us to go up to the signal. Probably quite close. It usually wants you to go close. What is? I thought you said what in the Peak Forest is it all about? But what's in the Peak Forest? It's Ambergate, Chinley, and Buxton, set in 1963. And I thought it would be funny. Look at that. It's weird when it does that. Yeah, so I don't think any of these actually do have brakes. That's why it released so quickly. Steam physics updates for. Steam train physics update. Oh, the pinned comment. Check that out. Saves me going through it again. Right. We're off. So we're express freight. I think so, George. Yeah. Oh, a little bit of wheel slip. Just a tiny incy bit. So yeah, I suppose you might notice a few performance differences on the 8F. That Roblox YouTuber, there we go. Very nice, Callum. I probably should put the HUD on, but HUDless is the way to go. Mineral wagons don't. So you got cruise station up there on the right. Down a little bit more. Get that up a little bit more as well. Cool. You're saying here you have seen him in real life 3 times this year. Oh wow, lovely, George. You have to tell him about your West Coast Way project when you see him. There you go, train boy. Hope there's not a red light around this corner. It's quite steep as well out of here, so we've got to be careful. And how's the audio as well? Is the audio alright? Is it at a good level? Nice low jet. Let's put down even more. Get that up as well. That should be alright. That should get us up the gradient here quite nicely. It's quite cool, the little tunnels underneath Crew. Up we go though. And then on to the fast line. Audio's good, that's good, the Navro. Yeah, so the pinned comment there is all of the changes that we did go through at the beginning. But yeah, I suppose the main big thing is Steam physics improvements. What was your message, Jason? Let me quickly have a look. Yeah, there should be an update coming from Midland Mainline at some point. It's not in the best state, is it? I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not, you know, great. Hello, Max. How are you? Oh dear. Really? I mean, if they pulled out in front of you, you weren't really doing anything wrong, were you? They were the ones to blame, and they go and report you. Really? Some people. Hello, Justice. How are you? Sounds good, George. Very nice. There's news about the. Is there news about the bus? Was the VDL bus out? And we can sort of start to speed up now. Cool. Any tips for steam management when under acceleration? Just put auto firing mode on. I don't do the. I suppose it's less realistic, isn't it, doing the manual firing mode? Because I mean the driver wouldn't be doing the firing as well as the driving. So I just keep it off. So yeah, make sure your steam firing mode is set to automatic. More realistic as well. Yeah, let's keep it about 35. Very nice. So yeah, we're going to be going down to Edge Hill, and it should take about another sort of half an hour, but probably not. Probably a bit longer. I have seen the map coming. Well, but yeah, from the footage we've seen, yeah. I wouldn't really say I'm excited for it. I mean, we'll give it a go when it comes out, but yeah, not really in any way excited for it. Why is this low res? Shouldn't be low. Oh, what? I mean, the stream should be at HD. It's a 1920 1080. Unless you mean the game, it might just be the sun on the edge, make it look a bit low res. I will do, Max. Yeah, once this is done, I'll send everyone over to there. And if you are watching, Isaac, make sure you're set to HD. Yeah, not as noisy, is it now? The safety valve. That thing was so irritating. Love getting these external shots with the steam trains. I mean, inside, I mean, it's all right, but you don't really see a lot, do you? It's just nice coming out here and observing the loco steaming along. Let's get a flyby shot. I think we've earned one. Express freight. I'm pretty certain we're wheel slipping. Well, it does look like we might be. I don't know. Are we? Or is that just going crazy? No, we might be alright. Nah, I think we're alright. They're great, aren't they, Callum? They're brilliant. It's not out yet, but the next DLC is coming out soon for Bus in 21. You may get the new Peak Forest route. Half your family is from the Peak District, Matlock area to be precise. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's out on Tuesday, so do expect us to be on there on Tuesday. Looking forward to it. Obviously, slightly more, well, 5 years older. Well, not what, 5 years younger than this route Peak Forest is. So there should be a few differences you can see. As it's in the 60s, not the 50s. high up those signal posts are. Imagine having to climb all the way up there to change the lamp. On the signal boxes. No, looking forward to Peak Forest as it provides something a little bit different to this route. I suppose this route's more about just speed, you know. Big straight line on the West Coast main line. You know, it's all about speed and just bottling it up towards Liverpool. Whereas on Peak Forest, it will be, I suppose, completely the opposite. It will be probably quite slow, through the valley, through tunnels, over bridges. It will be a very sort of scenic and slightly more slower paced route, which I think sort of just fits Steam much nicer. That'll be cool, Jason, yeah. Well, the next German loco is going to be, no idea. Lovely. Yeah, I'm just going to try and set up the redirect again. So yeah, once we're finished, obviously you can pop off and go and watch the preview. It'll then send you over to the other one. Shouldn't have any red lights on this journey. Well, shouldn't do. Ideally, we shouldn't have. I mean, we are express freight, so hopefully not. Where's that preview? Just trying to find if they've have scheduled it so far. But I don't think they have. No, I don't think they've scheduled the stream, so I suppose it will probably be live when it's live. BritishAce, you would love the Gronk loaning into Peak Forest, but I don't think that would be cool, wouldn't it? I suppose, especially as it's not just Steam, you know, spirit of Steam. It is, well, just say it in the 60s. But that would be cool to see a Gronk included. I suppose if you owned Tees Valley, or probably more the Northern Trans Pennine with the BR Heavy Freight Pack, because you get the slightly older looking one. Oh, awesome, George. We're going up to Edge Hill, Jack. Yeah, we're going up to Edge Hill, so we've got quite a way to go. Absolutely flooring it along here, just full speed until Acton Bridge, and then we'll start sort of bringing it down a bit. But we're not even at Winsford yet. It does max. I don't know if it is scheduled though, so I can't find it on my one. I'll have a look again. Yeah, it doesn't seem to come up for me. That's weird. I'll see, maybe it's up now. I'll try again in a sec. Hello Neil, how are you? Welcome in. Are you looking forward to Peak Forest, Neil? Should make an old bus smell fragrant of air freshener. You don't buy that currently. You're using Febreze and open every window. Very nice. What was it like up there today, Callum? It's been quite warm. Well, quite warm down here today. Well, not warm, but mild slash warm. How fast are we going to go? I'll quickly pop on the HUD. Yeah, 76 miles an hour. I don't think this is there's probably, I think this is sort of the top speed of the 8F. I don't think it really goes any faster. And I think freight is supposed to go a bit slower. So, in fact, let's just coast it. It is nice, isn't it? And you'll be able to do this one on Peak Forest as well. Hello, Luke. Let me have a look again. Train Sim World 3, if I can find their channel. What was it? I always just got Train Sim World. Oh, there you go. It's come up now. Right, let me quickly mute that, because I'm actually going to hear it. Well, they've got the Acceler as the thumbnail. Fantastic. Let me quickly set that up. There you go. Cool. Looking forward to the recent Peak Forest. Very nice now. So it's gone through Winsford. Very, look at all the greens there. Very good. About 10 degrees. Oh wow. Quite the contrast then, Callum. Yeah, so in about 5 minutes time, TSW will be live with the Peak Forest preview. Exciting, and I think Jamie and Matt are going to be doing it. Hello TOC, how are you? Open that up a little. How do you set up a redirect? So I'm on the live control room, so it just lets me do it. We're going 76, Yoshi. I know there are limitations for freight trains, isn't there? Obviously not in the game, but in real life there was limitations for, I think, yeah, non-fitted brakes and stuff. Don't know what the speed is, probably 60 or 75. Other Sims and stuff, maybe less than that. What's the whistle like? Head out camera, let's have a look. No, that seems alright. Lovely Callum. It is Petra, yeah, it's not as menacing as what it was before when it Phonebus PC got an update, very nice. It's only up until now. Hayden Sims and stuff, welcome in. If you see a yellow, good luck, yeah. So it should be Hartford we're coming up to relatively shortly. I don't think we've gone past that yet. But the maximum speed for the 8F in-game is 43 miles an hour. Oh wow. That's quite slow, isn't it? Well, floor up here, then we'll slow down. I watched Nick Callum. Yeah, the whole thing. I suppose 11 AM to however what time it goes on till. Probably sort of 3ish or so, 3, 4ish. So I'll be up early on Saturday, or early-ish. Unfitted, 35 miles an hour. Ooh, I think we'll go a bit faster for now. Well, we're sort of half fitted and then half unfitted. So I suppose it counts as unfitted, I guess. How does CSF3 work with Train Sim World 2? Completely separate games. Unless you mean sort of DLC transferring over. Lovely now. So that was Hartford there. It'll be Acton Bridge next. And after Acton Bridge we'll start attempting to slow down. As we'll then be coming up to Weaver Junction, which then takes us down towards Runcorn and then, well, into Liverpool. But we're all good for now, though. Sort of cruise along. And 48162. What's the first train everyone's going to be driving on Peak Forest when it comes out? I mean, it's got to be the 4F, hasn't it? Well, I was saying that I don't think the 4F does actually have any passenger services. I think what they said on the roadmap stream. So I don't know what we're going first. I mean, I want to go in the 4F first, but then I don't know if you'd actually have any line runs in it. We have streamed Police Sim before, Sims and stuff. Yeah, we did that back in November. Haven't done it since, well, sort of November, December time. Yeah, we've done it. Can you talk how work Windows 10? Not too sure, Oliver, what you mean. I mean, Train Sim World, yeah, you can get it on Windows 10 through Steam or Epic Games, actually. I always forget about Epic Games. Even that probably is almost as big as Steam. I always forget about it. 4F. Oh, I see. Callum, fair enough. Should have shunt. Yeah. And this is Acton Bridge. through we go. Yeah, I'm pretty certain TLC. Yeah, he said 4F doesn't have any passenger services, but yeah, pretty much exactly what you said. They might consider doing that in, because I think one of the screenshots had a 4F with some Mark 1s. That's all good, Ruse. Yeah, and that probably will get a bit quieter here when the preview begins. Yes, French routes will be free at the end of the month. I think it was something like the 26th of May to the 2nd or 3rd of June. So yeah, not too far to Weaver Junction. And yes, I think the preview stream has started for the Peak Forest route, so I'll put a link in chat, but do feel free to head over there. Don't feel you have to stay here. Go over there, watch something new. But yeah, that is the link for the Dovetail Games Peak Forest preview. Yeah, do feel free to pop over there. There's some sheep down there. Yeah, some cows down there, sheep or cows, grazing in the field. A very early morning service this one, well, 4:50. And we're coming up to Weaver Junction. We're still coasting along, so we should probably be going about, so I think it's 55 or 65 for the crossover here. Yeah, that's a bit TLC. That'd be cool, Yoshi. That'd be very cool, actually. Or just the 4F on the slow services on here. There you go. Should be going the right speed as we come across. So that's the West Coast main line. We're sort of coming off now. That will continue up to... I don't know where it continues after this. It doesn't go down to Manchester, does it? But up that way, up north. I suppose towards Preston and places like that. Well, we're probably going about 50. There's no speedometer in this, so can't blame me for speeding. Speeding is allowed. Now we've got to try and get up the next grade. We should be alright. I don't think with the... how much do we weigh on this? We weigh 394 tonnes, which is not really a lot. I mean, I know it's, you know, steam, but when US freight trains, they can be up to like 14,000 tonnes. So we're not that heavy. I mean, we're still obviously heavy, but not, you know, heavy. So when we climb up the hill, then it's basically then, well no, there's a little bit of uphill still, but mostly then downhill the way to, I think, Speak Junction. Or it's the Ditton Junction, it's all downhill. Very nice. Yeah, so I suppose the highlight of the update is updated steam physics, or steam driving physics. On the X3, your timing point was at Cumbernauld Railway Station, and you was 3 minutes early and got past 318 and 385 going by. Very nice, Callum. The 318 is a bit of a weird one, isn't it? It's yeah, so it's, well, similar-ish to the 317. I mean, that probably would be quite similar, wouldn't they? 317, 318. Cool. Along we go. In fact, I'm going to be a bit cheeky, and I'm actually going to put the preview stream up on my screen here alongside the chat. Have a little look whilst. Is there a new DLC pack? Are they? I must have a look. Let me quickly go back. Lovely. Cool. Very nice. Up the hill we go. 30 minutes already. Where on earth is that? See, the time on this route absolutely whizzes by. It had a walk through gangways, if I can remember correctly, and had a similar cab to the 317, but now the cab layout is different. So yeah, 318. I need to rejig that in my head. 318 class 318. It's very similar to the 317, I think. No, not the 218. Comes up with the German one now. 318. I mean, it almost looks like a 150, you know? No, not a, yeah. No, yeah, that's what I was, no, I was thinking of something else. Yeah, it almost looks like a, oh no, that's what it's got to get. Yeah, it almost looks like a 150, doesn't it? A 150 dash 1. Yeah, it looks a bit like that. Oh, the one with the gangway looks a bit more. I mean, that looks almost like a 455. Yeah, interesting. A mix between a 455 and oh, I've got a spider on my screen. Where are you going? Just a tiny little money one. So we're just about to hit the top of the gradient, and it's basically downhill for the next few miles after this, so we can just coast it. As we don't really have many brakes on this service, so we've got to be careful. Let's just start our descent relatively soon. I think you can see we're actually coming onto it now. And down we go. Let's start coasting. No need to speed up. Is that a steam crane there? Some sort of crane there. Nice. So we're watching from the garage here. A little bit more speed, just a tad more. Minus the, oh, yours was the 314 and the 156, very nice. And off it goes. Yeah, going to Edge Hill, so you can see where we're on the map at the moment. And we're going to there, so we've still got a little bit of a way to go. But we're getting there. It's fairly quick now-ish. That's it, we run down to Runcorn. So yeah, CEO, thanks for coming in, mate. Take care. I've got that up as well on my other tab there, so I sort of keep flicking backwards and forth between the two. Cool. See, they're showing off all the services at the moment on there. There's Amanda. So how many 8Fs are in preservation? Must be quite a few, considering they are sort of, you know, later built locos. Well, 1930s. Yeah, that was Smudge you probably saw running across the back or doing something. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it, Callum? Yeah, makes the cross. And down we go. It's very steep down here. So we've got to be relatively careful of our speed. Make sure it doesn't run away too much. Down we go though. Smudge is now back on the chair. So I've got a spider just on the screen. So it's the little money spider just sort of chilling there. Yeah, down we go. Cool. Down into Runcorn, which I suppose is sort of the outskirts of Liverpool. Brown wagons are fitted with vacuum brakes, grey ones are non-fitted. Same applies to the brake fans. Got you, David. get on just a little bit. Don't want to be going obviously too quick. I think it's 70 or so along this bit. So I'll pop that down. And it slows down coming up to Ditton Junction. Saying 55 or so. Cool. As we come down into Runcorn. Yeah, we got the green there. Don't be fooled by that little red there. That would take you into the siding there if that was green. Cool. But yeah, hopefully we don't get a spad on this one. Hopefully not. That's all good. That one's clear as well. One of my favourite stations, Runcorn, on this route. Just a really, really pleasant station. Lovely, aren't they, Daniel? Steam trains, living and breathing creatures. A marvel of engineering. So what's this then? What's this river? Is this the River Mersey? I guess it is. Is this the River Mersey, this one? Yeah, crossing this now. And it's sort of got the industrial mite on the other side. It's got First Aberdeen colours, but it's First Glasgow branded. Oh, is that where they got sent from then? Your favourite's Bishop's Lydiard, lovely. That's actually in the game, that is, on the West Somerset Railway. Not a steam route, it's a diesel route on here. Well, hopefully in future we see some sort of steam timetable for West Somerset. Very nice. There's also sort of barren spots you can see though, where sort of like nothing there. But overall the scenery is pretty decent on this route. That wasn't a very nice signal. Well, I'm assuming that's for the junction coming up, because if there's a red coming up, there's nowhere we're stopping. Oh, that would be good, MG. I'm pretty certain that signal is for the 55 ahead, but we'll still obviously bring it down, just in case. Just in case. Oh. Okay. Well, we've come to a stop, but just not where I wanted to come to a stop. Well, we're on a downhill gradient, so we'll go fairly quickly again. Should do. Right, now I've just got to wait. Oh, I see, yeah, colour. Still not wanting. Still wheel slipping. There we go. Oh, no. I see NG. Come on, train. Those brakes should have released now. Come on, we're going downhill as well. Do something. Just wheel slip it just a tiny bit, just to get some momentum. Just to get us going. Yeah, that's slowly looking better. Yeah, it should be all good. That might have been the train wheel. In fact, we might have actually had to wait there for this train here. Quite possibly. Probably been on the fast line, but still. Yeah, but the brakes got a bit too much there. As I thought we would need quite a lot of pressure, but no, we Didn't actually. That's actually quite surprising how good the brakes were. I'll still take it slow, just in case. We don't really want an accident, do we? Or a spad. Cool. Right, is this signal clear? That's the big question. It is. On the middle. That's where we're going. Well, that's fine then. Let's put that down. We've got quite a bit of speed on us now, so I'll put it down to 35 and put that up. Lovely, Callum. I'm sure you do. Yeah, so we might have actually had to come to a stop there for that freight train. Well, I'm not actually too sure, because that probably would have been running on the other line. But this is Ditton Junction. Another very nice signal box there. We're actually on the slow line now as well. Very nice though, as we continue our way along. We'll get there eventually. This is probably the longest feeling bit from Ditton Junction to Speak. It goes on forever. And I think you got like Helford or something in there, or Helford or Hell, something like that in the middle. Cool. As we head along. But thanks to the 22 people watching, obviously much appreciated. As I know the preview stream's on at the moment. Oh wow, if only the 9F was available on here, they were designed to haul 1,000-ton coal trains and regularly hold a lot of more, plus the, oh wow. There we go. What was the 8F designed for then? I suppose slightly less tonnage. Deep fried Mars bar. A bit alright, or a pizza crunch. So that would probably be slightly nicer. Hello Henpen, how are you? There you go, as we build up that speed again. There it goes. So yeah, we it should actually say where we're going to be. Oh no, it hasn't yet. But yeah, we'll be going in there somewhere. Just managed to mute the mic there. Yes, this is the really long bit. Well, at least it feels like it goes on forever between Ditton and Speak. Almost feels like you're back on the West Coast mainline section all over again. Cool. Deep fried Mars bar is a disaster waiting to happen. You had one and drove for 23 and had to stop at the depot because it... Oh, very nice Callum, yes. Lovely. Right, so lesson learned, don't deep fry everything. BL wasn't happy hearing drivers up to 90 miles an hour on the 9Fs with only 5 driving rules, 2 10-0s with quite a sight at speed. That must have been quite funny, so yeah, seeing a 9F at 90 odd miles an hour. Cool. we are though? Yeah, we've got 48162 for this run. But the lamp's supposed to be a little bit brighter though. They just look really, really dim. Or are they supposed to be that faint? As I know on Train Sim Mod 2, they were definitely brighter than that. You could at least see them. On this, it's just more of a murky green colour. It's like someone's just, I don't know, yeah. This is not, yeah, very sort of a murky green colour. Very cheesy, but stinks the bus. You go with a safe option, either having a McDonald's. Yeah, well, fair enough. Good thinking, Callum. Yeah, Gaffin. Love that. Just look at that going round. Amazing. Amazing bits of machinery. But is Train Simulator graphics type available on Train Sim World? No, but you can. I mean, in some instances, Train Sim Classic does actually look better than Train Sim World, depending on what route you're on, what lighting, what time of day, what season. But something like ATS King's Lynn, King's Cross, if you do that autumn, early morning, it can actually look better than Train Sim World. So yes and no. Really depends what route you're on, what time of day. That's a good day, Leyland. You got a bit of lag as well as loading in all of this. We're playing on the PS5 tonight, so you can see it does come down quite a bit here. Basically, as soon as we pass this, it then goes back up. Good bit of speed on that though. And then we've then got, what's this one? Allerton, isn't it? Yeah, I think this one's Allerton. I think. Not West, no, it wouldn't be West Allerton, would it? Because that would be probably the next one up. Yeah, Allerton, this one, which is now Liverpool South Parkway. This route's set in 1958. Ooh, lovely, Callum. So the line I would like to get at some point, the West Highland line, would be extension up to Mallaig, whatever it's called, Mallaig. So then I think it's West Allerton, Mossley Hill, Sefton Park, and then Wavertree, and then yeah, then it's Edge Hill. That's not too bad, Cal. Cool. There we go. Yeah, so this one is West Allerton. There we go, and then yeah, I think Mossley Hill next. This is the next one along. Nice. So yeah, slightly longer than what it did say. It said it was going to be 45 minutes, but that's all right. I've got the preview stream on in the background as well, whilst we're driving this. But it should send you over there once. Basically, yeah, as soon as this is done, it will send you over to the preview stream. So I suppose yeah, sit tight, go get a drink, and by the time you get back, it will then be Peak Forest. just send you over there automatically. Mossley Hill. There we go. Lovely looking station. And then Sefton Park next. You've driven a coach to Aviemore before. The scenery is amazing at Cairngorms, and Loch Morlick is amazing. Very nice. I know I probably said them wrong there, but you know, oh well. See the lubricators turning around there on their own. Very nice. So I probably do want to start slowing down relatively soon. That looks like it's got a double yellow on it. So, what's new in this update? Updates to steam train driving physics. Oh, nice, Victor. Head in, Victor. No, let's do not as much breakage, because the brakes actually seem to be pretty decent. So we'll take it a bit slower. Well, that one's green there, so I suppose that's the it's like the home signal, that one, I think. That gets us into Wavertree. Let's round into Edge Hill. It's your day, and it's your day, it's your day. Oh, lovely. Yeah, but wait, it's your birthday tomorrow? If it is, happy birthday. Oh, early happy birthday. Yeah, those signals don't look as nice, do they? Let's pop that down. I'm assuming it probably will go green once we get a little bit closer, but we shouldn't assume. They might change. Come on, signals, be nice. Awesome, Callum. Oh, that must have been pretty nice. Done that on Fernbus, it's nice on there. There you go. So where's that one us stopping at Edge Hill? Oh, that's alright, we're actually sort of going the quick way, literally just in there and then round into there. That's easy. I thought we might have been going the long way round, but no. Yeah, Midland Mainland's alright, it's not the best, not the worst, it's just still right. Nice, Callum. They do have some street lights over in Europe, don't they? Some left. I think BVG might have some. Or did, I don't know if they still do. Yeah, welcome to Edge Hill. We got there in the end. Nice journey though. Bit of freight. The old route. Oh, that route must. Bloody hell, we've drifted round that corner there. Wow. That must have gone round the corner at bloody 80 odd miles an hour or so. Bloody quick speed. Probably a little bit quick, aren't we, into here? There's no speedo, so no one will know. Got some Mark 1s in there. Cool. Very nice. You're off tomorrow. Friday's your day off. You're not at college. Nice. Should be cleared all the way in now. Can't imagine we'll be getting any issues. Well, I shouldn't do. Very nice. Does anyone actually remember, you know, when Edgefield was like this? If anyone watching on the rerun or live was a local back in the 50s and 60s. Nice, Callum. Smudge is knocking. She just knocked the Wi-Fi antenna off the PC again. Up to no good. You're flying to... Oh, lovely though. I've got to go up to South London on Wednesday. Maybe I'll bump into you. Whereabouts does it want us? Right towards the end. Well, that was a good journey. And yeah, once we're finished, it will direct you over to the new Steam route preview Dovetail Games are doing at the moment. So feel free to just hang about, stay in, and it will just take you over there for that. There's Edgehill railway station there. Evening, Dan, how are you? Lovely, Callum. Long we go. If I stop too early, it'll probably have a go at us and say move forward. So it does that, and I'll be happy. Because we are in. And it has as well. Doesn't like it. Nice henpen. Just a tiny incy bit forward. Good to Dan, I'm alright. There we go. Well, that was it. That is going to be everyone for today's Train Sim World free live stream. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. So hello Dan, also goodbye Dan. Yeah, it will automatically direct you over to the Dovetail stream. So just stay in, and as soon as I've clicked end stream, which will be in about 30 seconds time, it will just take you straight over to the Dovetail preview of Peak Forest. But links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. And apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.